here's the thing about feelings. Oh, they change.
Yeah.
All the time.
They come and go.
Oh, buddy.
They come and go.
I know that. I don't have a college degree.
They come and go.
I'm not a licensed professional, and even I know that about feelings.
Even I know. Feelings are fleeting.
Welcome back to Secondhand Therapy. We want to remind you that we are not therapists. We're not doctors or lawyers or police officers. We're just a couple guys going through it, trying to figure it the fuck out. This is not a substitute for actual therapy. If you can do it, go.
Yeah. This is not professional advice.
No.
In any way.
No. God,
we are not experts of any kind.
Fuck no.
If you want to support the pod, we'd sure love it. You can do so on Patreon. We have a Patreon. You can get your episodes early. You can get episodes with no ads.
No ads on Patreon. That's worth fucking $5, right?
$5.
Come on.
Yeah.
What are you doing here still?
Yeah. What are you doing with these ads?
We should put an ad right here just to fuck with them.
Toyota. No.
It's worth $5. Go check out Patreon. You get early access to episodes. You get bonus features like After the Pod, where we talk about what we just talked about.
Yeah, that's not $5, but yeah.
Yeah. All the other stuff is bonus. You get merch discounts, and you'll be getting access to another podcast that we do on the side that is not therapy related.
Yeah, it's called The Other Shit Show. Shit is SHT.
Yeah, get it?
Secondhand Therapy, The Other Shit Show.
You get it. You like it.
I thought of that. Real proud of it.
Also, in 1 month from today, we will be doing our very first...
Is today the 19th?
Probably our very last live show at the Lyric Hyperion right here in Los Angeles. Tickets are available right now. They are limited seating, so you need to go get tickets right now. It's gonna be something.
Yeah, I won't be there, but you guys can go hang out with him. God. He'll probably give you a hug.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to meet the people.
He'll people please you all night long, and then I'll be here.
Yeah,
I'll be at home.
We're going to Zoom him in, so make sure you check out the live show. It's going to be super fun. I think that's it, right?
I mean, we have merch available.
Yeah, we have merch. We have all kinds of new shit.
Secondhandtherapypod.com. We just dropped a hoodie.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking rad. And we are accepting actual physical mail now. And you know that I love mail. We have a P.O. box, and you can text us. You can leave us voicemails, and we might even play them or discuss them here on the show. And that number is
818-850-2448. If you cannot remember that, go to our Instagram. In our story highlights, there is a button that says Contact Us. It has our number, our email, and our mailing address. We actually have a couple texts and voicemails that we need to...
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody also... I'll make this intro all fucking day. Go to Patreon.
Go to Patreon, please.
You know the Patreon intro? We say, thanks for being a member of Patreon. We're not therapists. Goodbye. And that's it. $5. Now, somebody commented and said, hey, where do I find your P.O. box? I want to write you guys a letter. So we got one coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
I fucking love mail. Please mail us something.
Yeah.
Something nice.
What else should we talk about before this episode?
I don't know, man. Look.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week.
Here's the episode.
Enjoy.
Hey, the ice maker. Piece of shit. I asked in the middle of my therapy session, does this count as therapy? I did.
Okay.
It was a very existential therapy session today.
Felt more like a hang than a session.
I don't know. It didn't feel more like a hang. She's good at keeping it like... Yeah. But it was just a lot of... At one point I was like... I go, why are humans the ones that evolved into consciousness?
What the fuck?
What did we do to deserve this?
That was your therapy?
Yeah, that was part of it. And I just like...
This is one of those moments where I go, you can do that?
Yeah.
You can do that in therapy?
Yeah.
I thought I had to be so personal.
And then, well, she goes, well, when you think about that, what do you feel? I'm like, no. Why aren't fish running for president? Okay. Yeah, and she's like, how does that? And then I'm sitting with this thing of, basically nothing matters. I'm in this nihilistic space of like, hey, nothing matters, you know? And then when I sit with these thoughts and like, how do I feel? I usually feel anxious and sad.
The great combo.
Yeah.
Anxious and sad.
Yeah,
the dynamic duo.
Yeah, some might call that a depression speedball.
Exactly. The Arnold Palmer.
Yeah. Little Arnie Palmy. Yeah. I don't know, man. And are we talking about the move yet?
I mean, I think we did. Have we talked about
it on the other shit show.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it here yet.
So we're relocating. We're leaving Los Angeles at the end of the year.
Yes, we're getting off the planet. We're going to fucking Mars since Trump got elected.
Yeah. Well, Elon Musk is the only way to get there. So,
unfortunately.
Yeah. I think I'm going to just go face first into the asphalt. Yeah, and I'm sad about leaving LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no reason for us to be here anymore.
No.
The industry is pretty dead here. You don't need to be here. Any meetings you get are over Zoom.
Yeah.
Production doesn't happen here anymore. I love it here. It doesn't make sense for us anymore. And even though it doesn't make sense anymore, I feel sad about it.
Yeah.
And now with the actual move, I'm starting to feel really overwhelmed by what the end of this year is going to look like with moving and the holidays, and
because it's becoming real.
It's just a lot to do.
Yeah.
It's a lot to do. It's going to take a lot of bandwidth, and dogs don't have to deal with this shit. Why are we the ones?
Yeah.
But also, if it wasn't us, do you think it would look any different? I feel like it'd be the same power dynamics, same everything.
Yeah, because when you look at nature, it's just survival of the fittest, and everybody's fucking fighting and eating each other. It's the same thing we're doing, only we're wearing suits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's the same.
What are we doing here?
I don't fucking know, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think you're feeling this way also because of these, like, you're still reeling from the election and those kind of feelings of like whatever hope you had is kind of gone? Or do you think this is just directly related to the overwhelming realization of the move?
I don't know. I didn't have a lot of hope if the election had gone the other way either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel so sad. I feel really sad recently. Yeah, and when I sit with that, I get anxious because what's going to change?
Yeah.
This is kind of just is what it is, and it makes me sad.
You're also on this new medication.
It doesn't make me sad.
Okay, here we go.
I think about this, and I feel sad.
And I feel sad.
Yeah, it doesn't make me sad.
It doesn't make me. We know.
Mm-hmm.
We know, but we don't get it. But
you don't have to get it. I'll take responsibility for my feelings, won't I? Join me.
Oh, Christ.
If you're listening, join me.
Join me.
I'm tired of all you motherfuckers in the comments. Like we're talking to you. The amount of people that get their feelings hurt watching our clips.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Hey, I don't know you exist. This wasn't about you, Barbara. Barb, this ain't about you. I don't get it. All right, I'm deviating from what the fuck I'm actually feeling. What are you going to ask me about my medication?
Oh, yeah. So you're on new medication. Do you think a little bit of this sadness and anxiousness is the limbo of going off and on some new and old medication there? The old switch? Are you in a...
No, because I did the switch. The switch was the first week, and that was over 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So I think I'm pretty well adjusted on the new medication, but... maybe because when I was talking to what the fuck are they called? The psychiatrist, the guy that
the pill pusher,
my drug dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was saying because I was on Lexapro. He said Lexapro. He said typically Lexapro, a lot of people feel like it puts kind of like a blanket on things. It kind of. I think maybe I'm feeling more.
Oh no.
I'm going to go headbutt the asphalt now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just more in tune with what I'm feeling. And the world, I'm sad and anxious. And I don't know. My therapist keeps telling me like, well, let's just sit with that feeling for a second. I don't want to. You know?
You're like, that's all I do.
That's all I do. I'm trying to, and that's the thing. Like, I am trying to just sit with my feelings more because my instinct is always not to. And I never realized that like pulling out my phone, opening the same 3 apps and closing it, and then pulling it is just like this habitual way of distracting myself for a minute. Or going and fucking scrolling through Mercari.
Yeah.
Like, oh, do I need to buy something? Oh, no.
Yeah.
All these things that are obviously coping mechanisms that I just never realized I...
You know what? Maybe you're going through puberty.
Puberty again.
Maybe this is... maybe you're having all these feelings.
You know about puberty part 2. Yeah, these things that I've always done that I've never looked at as avoidance. I always looked at them as habitual, just like bad habits. But I think the habit is rooted in avoidance of what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I always knew that, and I probably just didn't want to look at it or be honest with myself about it. But yeah, I'm trying to be more aware of what my feelings are and actually sitting in them, and it's fucking stupid. I don't like it.
You should fill out that. You should fill out that chart that we talked about, like, I don't know, 10 episodes ago.
Yeah, did you fill it out?
I did actually.
No, you didn't. Let me see it. Go get it.
It's on my fucking computer.
No, it isn't. I looked through your computer. It's not there.
Anyways,
he's lying.
But it does. It kind of tells you. Again, it identifies those crutches, and then you can take the steps to. Now, I haven't taken the steps. I identified my crutches.
What are your crutches?
I don't want to get into that. This isn't about me. This is about you. So
this podcast is about us. Tell me about your crutches.
This is your time. I don't want to take up your time.
You got 2 broken legs. What are your crutches about?
Listen.
Crutches.
Now, we have talked about
crutches.
Something similar on the shit show. I don't know if I want to say it on here.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick little break. We'll be back in 1 minute, and you are gonna say what the fuck this is.
God damn it,
bitch.
Pornography.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. Hey, shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, shut up.
Yes, your one true love.
Yeah, exactly. She's been with me since I was just a young lad of 12 years old.
Hey, if you're not on Patreon, we did a whole episode of the shit show that was basically a sex therapy talk.
Good God. Was not prepared for that.
Yeah.
Didn't approve it.
We got off the rails on that one.
Yeah,
okay,
that was
pornography.
wild.
Go ahead.
But pornography is one of my crutches because it falls under the category of sex. And a lot of times people will use sex as a distraction or not a gateway, what's the word I'm looking for?
A dopamine hit?
Yeah, more like an escape, more like a getaway. So, obviously the big crutches out there are obviously like alcohol and drugs and sex. Like those are the three big ones that people usually fall victim to. But scrolling is a new one. Doom scrolling is new and very popular. I also doom scroll, things like that. But what's great about that chart is that then you can identify it, and then you kind of, what are the things that I could do instead, or what are the things I could be doing to replace this, or how do I fix this kind of thing? And then it also deals with outside feelings versus inside feelings and that kind of thing. So
how do you fix pornography?
Well, you replace it.
What'd you replace it with?
I have not.
Different pornography.
Yes. even crazier pornography.
I switched from YouPorn to Pornhub.
Hey, I made it. Life's about change, and
Life
I made
is
it
about
change.
change. Do you use YouPorn or Pornhub?
Neither. Oh, Pornhub.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, don't lie to me. I know it's.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
not a RedTube guy.
No, God, no. Is it? I think RedTube guys are. I think they are the same people that use like Reddit and things like that. Like that
I can see
feels
that.
like
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
Same dudes.
Pornography.
Yeah. But I also doom scroll, and I also dopamine hit by looking at things to buy. I know.
Man, this system is working so good.
Yeah.
My God.
It's fucking great. I did notice that when I was looking for stuff to scroll on my phone, when I got rid of the dating apps, I was on like Facebook Marketplace or Poshmark, things like that instead.
Do you think the dating apps are in a way sexual for you? That you're like looking for sexual partners?
Well,
It's like sex shopping?
no, not in that way.
Okay.
I think with anything like that, I think there is a fantasy involved to a certain degree, but it's not the majority of the motivation. But I think that's a normal thing when you see someone you like or someone you're attracted to. There is a little bit of fantasy there.
What kind of fantasy?
The what if, or what does this look like kind of thing.
Yeah.
Especially if you match, and then you're like, okay, well, what would this be like?
Oh, I love the dopamine hit of a match.
Oh, buddy, a match.
A new match?
Oh, buddy.
Cancel the rest of my day.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to write this message.
Oh, the first message is always so fucking. I don't know. I never know what to.
Oh man, I forgot. I had to go. I'm sure it's in the Ethical Hoe episode.
Yeah.
I had a great first message. I forget what it is. Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
You ready?
Sure.
Feel free to use it.
Okay.
Opening message is, hey, period. You're cute, period. Okay, love you, bye, period.
Okay, love you, bye. I remember you sending that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's how I got my girl.
No. Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye. Hey, you're cute. Okay, love you, bye.
That's pretty
That's a good one.
Yeah,
High success rate with that
mine's
one.
usually down to fuck, question mark?
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
then,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Nobody
always,
ever.
It's always weird when you use your dad's hand-me-downs. You know? What the fuck else did I talk about in therapy today? Oh, now that we got now that we tell people we're relocating, we're gonna have to find new therapists. We're leaving the state.
Yeah.
One, real sad about
Yeah.
leaving my therapist. I really like my therapist.
This makes me kind of angry. I'm not going to lie to you.
Why does this make you angry? You won't even look at me right now.
Yeah, because we went over, because you, I can't even look at you. I'm so mad.
Stutter some more. No, stutter some more. It's a podcast. Go ahead.
Okay, you know what? Not helping. Earlier, because we don't go over any of this, what we're talking about. We just kind of like, hey, this is what I talked about in therapy today, is like casual conversation.
Yeah.
Shit. And you had mentioned that you are kind of bummed that you're, going to be leaving your therapist. And you guys were talking a little bit about attachment and this and that.
Uh-huh.
Got real mad. Because if you remember right.
I don't. Go ahead. I have a very good memory.
Uh-huh.
I'll correct you.
Oh, yeah. And this is on the fucking pod.
It's on the pod. Okay.
When I was talking about leaving my therapist, who I really enjoy, you were like, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be connected like this to this person. And I'm like, what?
I did
And you were like, it doesn't, like, this is weird that you were feeling this way
fuck outta here.
About getting rid of her and this and that. And I was like,
I understand that's what you heard. You felt very judged. And I can understand that. If you can, buddy, I will be astounded if you can show where I go, you shouldn't be feeling this way. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Buddy.
You're telling me you didn't bully me a little bit about feeling bad about having to leave my therapist. You were like, what do you, like, you were in this mindset of like, what are you talking about?
No.
And I was like, it's a relationship. And you're like, you were so taken back by, you were like, what?
Maybe
you couldn't believe that there was like a connection there.
I gotta be honest with you, that does sound like me.
Yeah. It does. So today when you were like, we were talking about, I'm kind of bummed. I was like, oh, I'm going to kill him right now with my bare fucking hands.
Yeah, you can't do that. Interesting.
Yeah. Because I
don't remember breaking your balls that hard about it. Yeah, maybe. If I did, I was wrong. I'm sorry.
I was like, why does he get to feel this way and I don't?
One, you can feel however you want to feel or however you do feel. You can, and that's okay.
Okay.
Two, if that really did happen, I was wrong and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be straight with you.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I am sad about it.
Yeah.
I do feel sad about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she said. She's like, there is attachment here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, that makes so much sense. Oh my God, he would never get this. That's what I said to her. I said, Michael Malone would never understand. That's what I said. I whispered it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that, and then basically we have, 6 or 7 sessions left, and she's like, what should our Swan Song be? And I was like, well, I hate a swan, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, she's like, is there anything you want to come back around to and like focus on? Because she also, unlike your last therapist, was like, we need to properly warm up to our separate.
Yeah, my girl was like, hey, so.
He was like, hey, I got you a number. Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about.
So what are you going to focus on before you...
I don't remember.
Oh, really? Interesting.
I forgot.
I've got a few things here that I think you should... Huh?
Oopie, I forgot. Oopie, I forgot.
Oh, cool.
We're going to talk about... She said... She's like, how you doing with the crying? And I was like, I can cry in front of my girl. If it really gets to that point. I can, if I need to cry in front of her, I'll do it 2 days later. I'll let it build. And then 2 days later, I'll be like, I just got to let it out.
Wow.
And that's about it. Now, she also she's like, I don't want you to cry in here. She's like, it's not a goal of mine.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just asking how it's going. And I told her, I was like, I cannot cry in front of you because it is too humiliating. And I don't know why I feel that way.
That's where you're supposed to cry.
Yeah. Ideally.
Okay.
I'd rather jump out the fucking window.
What if you're at other places where it's acceptable? Like a wedding or a funeral. Do you cry in those situations?
I haven't been to... Dude, I don't fucking know anymore, man.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the last funeral I went to was your mom's funeral. Dropped a couple tears. I haven't... I was talking about this with my psychiatrist, actually. No. I was talking about it with the lady that did my my autism test intake. And we were talking about, behaviors and symptoms and all that. And she said that sometimes heavy trauma, I mean, it alters the way your brain functions.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had my partner pass away in June of 2018. September of 2019, I was in a house fire. 3 weeks later, October of 2019, I was in a car crash that should have killed me. Those three things rewired my brain. You and I have talked about this.
Yeah.
Since then, I haven't had a funeral. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, the woman doing my autism intake, she said a lot of times, like heavy trauma, you can have behaviors that a lot of people see as autism. And she asked me, she's like, before those things, did you still have these communication styles, these kinds of things? And I was like, yeah, I think so. What do you think? You knew me before that.
Yeah.
Was I as autistic back then?
Well, I wasn't around you this much.
Yeah.
And I think that's the big difference. And that's what I started to pick up on, was being around you more. We would spend a weekend here or there. But we were also at different times in our lives.
Yeah.
And you were quieter.
Mm-hmm.
And, God, I missed that,
Yeah.
But you were quieter and you were also rougher. You know, our love language was busting balls. It still is. But, that is how we communicated for a long time.
Yeah.
Until grief took over our lives.
Yeah.
And then it was ball busting during the day, and
yeah, and at
cigars and grief at night.
Yeah. Hey, this Lumineer song, I'm gonna kill myself. You heard this one?
Yeah. It's like, no, play it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in those short spurts,
That song is Gail's song, if you guys are wondering. It hits real good.
Yeah, that's a good fix.
Yeah, off the Cleopatra album. Enjoy.
Oh, incredible. But yeah, so I don't know. I really didn't. The stuff that I was picking up on was being more particular, and that's stuff that I picked up on when we started living together and this and that. I was like, something's off here.
Thanks, man.
I'm fucking with you. But I was like, this really matters to him for these little things that are very, very particular, very things that aren't even on my radar.
Yeah.
They mean a lot to you, and they're very detail oriented.
Yeah.
And
That's always been there.
Yeah.
I will walk down a hallway and go back and be like, why is this one picture crooked? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you like to say it as that picture is 1 millimeter off.
Yeah.
I've never said that. I just notice it's crooked.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's always been there.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So since my brain was reprogrammed with trauma, I don't know. I don't fucking know what I'm. My instinct is to say what I'm capable of emotionally. I don't know. Trying to figure it out.
How do you figure that out? Just
I don't know.
Occasion by occasion, you know
Go
what I mean?
to therapy. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer yet.
But you don't know until those emotions kind of take over and you're like, am I going to cry right now or am I not? And
I feel like right now my eyes are going to explode.
Really?
Yeah. I need to cry right now and I just can't.
Oh, so you can feel it. You can feel the need. You just can't actually activate it.
Because you're here and there's cameras here. It will not happen. Yeah. I felt this way through my entire therapy. As soon as I sat down, I was like, oh, I'm going to cry today. Never happened.
Really?
Yeah.
And you haven't cried since therapy?
Nope.
What happens if you were to sit alone and focus on that? Would you be able to cry if you're alone?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Okay.
I just started sitting in my feelings.
Fucking reset my brain.
Because I don't have this. Doesn't happen a lot.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe. But I don't. Yeah, I don't feel this way a lot. I am wondering with the new medication if my old medication, if it did
suppress it.
Yeah, if it really did blanket my general feelings, but I just do the idea. Yeah, the idea of crying on the podcast is so fucking humiliating to me. And the weird thing is, I don't judge you when you cry in here at all.
I was going to say, as somebody who cries on the podcast all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I envy that. But me doing it is humiliating. It feels like utter humiliation.
What is the fear behind it? The judgment, but where's the judgment coming from? Who's going to see it and go, fuck that guy? Or
I think it's going to be used against me, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know by who.
Interesting.
Yeah. But that's what our Swan Song in therapy is. Is trying to figure out what parts are afraid that my emotions are going to be weaponized. I need a break. Let's take a break. Back in a minute.
That's so interesting. I wonder if it... Because you've brought this up before, and I don't know if you still feel this way about feeling like you're too much sometimes.
That was you that said that.
You said that about your therapist, your old therapist, when you were in there, and you were saying that you couldn't really... You didn't know how to exactly tell her how you felt and then cry in front of her and do these things with your old therapist because you felt like she's going to ditch you as a client because you're too much to handle.
My old therapist was a man.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, that is true. You said that about your old therapist.
Oh, no, that was my new therapist.
Oh, I was your new therapist.
Yeah,
okay,
that's my current therapist.
Okay,
at the beginning.
Yeah, so you're saying, yeah, so I wonder if...
Yeah, it's going to be used against me.
Yeah, as your... Yeah.
Yeah, or these fucking assholes in the comments are going to, I don't know, DM my family.
Be like, look at this crybaby. Like,
I don't know. I don't know, but somebody is gonna fucking humiliate me with it. I know where all this stems from. I just don't want to talk about it on here, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do I get to hear about it later?
Sure. I don't know. Should I just... Nah, it's not time. It's not time for that story yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what we're gonna work on before I move on to somebody else, is the parts and dealing with those feelings that there was a person in my life that just said a lot of... It's a person that I loved very, very deeply, and that told me they love me too. They just said a lot of hurtful things about me.
Behind your back or to
Yeah,
you?
to other people. Just in a way of, this person was an addict. And when you're dealing with addicts a lot, addicts will kind of do anything they need to control the narrative and keep the attention away from their problems. And this person used me. Yeah, so I think if I'm truly vulnerable, it's going to get used against me somehow. And I got to figure that out. So that's what the remainder of my therapy with my current therapist is going to be. Can't wait. I'm definitely going to cry, though.
I'm excited for you.
You're such a dick.
I'm being serious.
I know. I just have to make a joke right now.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's my Swan Song. And then this fucking idea of starting it with a new therapist, I'm like, I don't even want to tell her any of it.
Yeah.
I just want to be like, all right, start fresh. What are we doing? And see what happens. I don't know. Yeah. What do you got? What'd you talk about?
Well, my therapist, I'm doing so well in therapy, he wants to see me less. Yeah. Which is...
So what you're telling me is he does not pay attention.
Insane.
I know, when you told me that, I was like, you should be going twice a week, my guy.
Hey, man, I've been locked in my bedroom for 2 days.
Sounds like you're doing great. Why don't we space these out?
You know what? I don't need to see you for a while. Why don't you go hibernate?
Hey. No.
I fucked up because I was talking about feeling better, and at the time I was.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about feelings. Oh, they change.
Yeah.
All the time.
They come and go.
Oh, buddy.
They come and go.
I know that. I don't have a college degree.
They come and go.
I'm not a licensed professional, and even I know that about feelings.
Even I know. Feelings are fleeting.
Yeah, especially when a crazy person's telling you, I don't feel crazy. You're like,
Yeah.
Well,
everyone keeps saying I'm crazy, and I got to tell you, I'm tired of hearing it. I need to surround myself with some new people.
Exactly.
Hey, real quick.
Hey, I think you're right. We should see each other less.
Yeah. My God. So what were you talking about before this?
Well, it just feels lately, I've been feeling really good. I've been feeling really good lately. And, everything seems to be on the upswing. I've been like doing these little upgrades in my life. I bought some new equipment for my business. I've been busy with the fucking shooting stuff and traveling and doing all that. Like, all that's great.
Yeah.
I got a little money in my pocket, feeling good.
Can I have some?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And then I saw, I don't know if I want to say her name or not. Have I said her name before or not? My ex's daughter. She's gonna be 18 in March, which
I can't believe that.
Insane.
That's crazy.
She told me she was a senior, and I was like, "What?"
No.
I was like, "No, you're not." She's like, "Yeah, I'm a senior this year."
She's lying.
I was like, "No, you're not. You're 12 years old, like when I met you."
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's insane. But like I was telling him about like these little things in life that are going so well. Like I got to hang with her, and it was around Halloween, and we went to do like Halloweeny things, and I got to spend some time with her, and like these little things. Like we went to this little pizza shop, like, you know, New York style, serve you by the slice kind of place. And I'm in the position now where I was just like, get whatever you want. Like I wasn't stressed about it. And then we dropped like fucking like $50 or $60 at this little pizza place. She's like, "Oh, can I get garlic knots?" I was like, fucking run it. Wow. You know? And then we went and got, you know, picked up some snacks and a Slurpee afterwards and this and that. And it just like those little things felt so good to be able to do and not stress about. Because when I was in her life before, the majority of it was during the pandemic when I didn't have fucking anything. You know what I mean? I fucking barely had 2 sticks to rub together to, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't do that before, and it just felt nice to be able to be in a position to do that. It's those little things. And that's bleeding over into all parts of my life, you know, where I'm like, oh, this feels good. I'm in a good place right now.
Yeah.
And he's like, great. See you in 2 weeks.
Did you tell him no?
Yeah. And he still wants to space it out. And then, like, after our session, it was like a day later, I had like an okay day. And then for the past 3 days, I have been in a fucking funk, man.
Yeah.
Just feeling overwhelmed. It gets dark at fucking 4 p.m. and that is messing with me big time. My sleep schedule's all off. And like, I'm just...
Yeah, we were driving earlier. It was 5:12 p.m. and it was pitch black outside.
Yeah. I'm sleeping all the like.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping when I'm supposed to be.
I'm sleeping 10 hours a night.
That's crazy.
I go to bed around 10 and I wake up at 8.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
That's the one thing Arizona does right. They don't do daylight savings.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I hate this shit.
Yeah, it's fucking me up. So my shit's all out of whack. And but we did talk about something interesting, which was this idea of grandiosity, which was a new word for me, and I love it. And I love that fucking word. And because we were talking a little bit about the imposter syndrome that I get sometimes still when I'm filming, because I'm still learning so much. You know, I'm learning every time I shoot. And so there is a little imposter syndrome sometimes that creeps in. And so we were talking about that, which led him to grandiosity, which is stemming from false empowerment. And he gave me some homework, which I thought was interesting, which was noticing when this shows up in my life. Because grandiosity, like, a great example of it is how it shows up in like societal ways is like, let's say your parents are like, well, you're the oldest, so you should know better and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, they're putting that pressure on you. They're giving you this superiority because, and this expectation that weighs on you because you're the oldest and whatever. Or another thing is like, oh, well, your mother works so hard, so you should, be appreciative in X, Y, and Z. And so again, this superiority and these expectations get set on you when that's not your response. I shouldn't have to do that because of X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So all of this stems from false empowerment. And what it comes down to is a lot of times when we're out in the world, we are either one-upping ourselves or one-downing ourselves. And the example that we used in therapy was like when you're driving, and somebody like you see another driver, like say like somebody cuts you off, and you're like, man, that guy's a fucking idiot, whatever. Like that superiority kicks in. You're one-upping yourself. I'm a better driver than that person. And then if you're one-downing yourself, let's say like somebody with a really nice car pulls up next to you, and you're like looking at it, and you're like, man, I'll never have a car like that. You're one-downing yourself. And so the homework that he gave me was keeping track of like a point system, like use it as 1 point, and seeing how often I one up and how often I one down myself in the next week. And that goes into false empowerment and that imposter syndrome and everything else.
Okay, we're going to take our last break.
Yeah.
And then you're going to tell us about your score.
Okay.
We'll be back in a minute. So I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
You're plus 10,000.
I am, well, good news. I'm at 0 because I have not left my fucking bedroom in 3 days.
Yeah.
But what I did when we were discussing this, what I did already notice was that even what I've been doing lately, this isn't an all the time thing, but what I've been doing lately or trying to do lately is implement empathy when I am feeling this way, either one up or one down. So if somebody does cut me off, I'm like, this fucking guy, I literally will check myself and be like, hey, you don't know what's going on there. Maybe they're older, maybe they got somewhere to go, maybe this or that, like fucking chill.
Is that empathy?
Is it sympathy or empathy? I think that's empathy. Seeing the best in others.
Well, empathy is putting yourself in their situation, the ability to put yourself in there. Yeah. So I'm so like I fuck up too, and like maybe they got somewhere to go. I've had somewhere to go, that kind of thing. All right. Now, did I have to ask you the clarifying question?
No, you did not.
No.
Now, is that the tism? So,
somebody commented, they said, will you guys please do a sweatshirt that says maybe it's autism?
Yes. I love it.
And I gotta tell you, thinking about it.
and when I'm one downing myself, I'm adding that same empathy too. Of like, oh man, I'll never have. Hey, you're doing great. Things are fine. Shut up. You're fine. Like,
yeah, you're always comparing yourself to.
Constantly comparing myself.
Dude, when I see somebody driving a Lamborghini, I'm like, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool, man. Oh, you took that to Trader Joe's? Cool, dude. You fucking moron. Like, I don't have...
Now
that's a 1-up. Plus one.
That's a +1 for you.
Okay. So me doing that is I think I'm better than them?
Mm-hmm. Because they're stupid. They're dumb. Look what they're doing. I know better. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
2. That's 2 for you in 10 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, spend your money on something that matters.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's 3.
There's tax write-offs. I get it. Yeah. I get it.
So
make a donation. Don't buy a Lamborghini. Make a donation.
But yeah, so that's what... I'm curious, will you do this homework with me?
Sure.
I think you're up plus 10,000.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I wonder. Okay,
I got to be a big plus guy.
Yeah, here's where I think it gets muddy for you. Is I don't know if you see it as grandiosity, or if you just see it as like that's just my thought. Like, that's just the way it is.
I would see it as, this is my opinion.
Okay. Yeah. Because even in this moment of like, why is that guy driving like, how dumb to take that? And I go, hey, that's great. And you go, oh yeah, but I know I'm right. So that's where it comes in for you to be like, oh, that's just a fact. You don't have to drive your Lamborghini to Trader Joe's. That's a fact.
Oh, no. For me, it would, I think a more accurate thing would be like if I go, why the fuck would you spend money on a Lamborghini? Oh, cool. You're driving a Lamborghini to Trader Joe's. Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And if you were to go, that guy could have worked his whole life and that's his dream car and he wants to drive. And I would be like, yeah, okay, maybe. And that would be it. Because I understand that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But I also understand that I'm wrong a lot. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I want you to keep score with me.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see where we're at.
It's a dumb fucking game, but I'll do it. That was for you. I did that one on purpose. You fuck.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, man. And as far as like comparing myself to others.
Oh, better than porn.
Yeah. Is it?
I mean, you do it more. It's about the same. It's about the same.
Same. But I don't know why it matters to me.
I don't either.
Why do I give a fuck about where I'm at and these other people's fucking brains?
Yeah, I don't know. That when you get in those places where you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, that activates the part I have with the bloody tears that wants to scream. Who fucking cares? And you can't hear it.
No.
I
think I have to figure out why it matters.
It doesn't.
Before I can fix it.
Yeah.
But it does matter to me right now, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there going, it doesn't matter, and I go, I hear you.
Yeah.
But it does, and I don't know how to turn that off. So I got to find that. That's it. I got to find that fucking switch. The switch is in here somewhere, and I haven't found it yet. And you're like, turn it off, and I'm like, I don't know how to turn it off. And you're like, just turn it off, and I'm like, I don't know where. That's what's happening. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it feels like it matters.
Yeah. I don't know where that fucking switch is.
Is the disconnect. Mismatch. It's a mismatch. I had one of those in therapy today.
Yeah.
The dissonance and all. She's like, the mismatch. And I said, I fucking hate a mismatch.
I know your tism hates a mismatch.
I hate a mismatch. Yeah. I know one thing, but it feels like something else. I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, why do you care?
Yeah, how do you turn it off? Where's the switch? Tell me where the fucking switch is.
I think I just have to punch you in the chest as hard as I can. I think that's how we get the switch.